This is a brief video of a little pump boat I built. I live on a river where there is a lot of partially submerged and submerged rocks. So I needed something that did not have an outboard motor with a prop that could easily get damaged. So I decided to build a boat using a pump as the motor. It's just a 2-inch gas pump. They're quite inexpensive to buy. Originally, I decided to have the intake down the bottom there, but unfortunately that was easily plugged up. One big leaf stuck over the bottom of that and the boat came to a halt. So the next step was to change that into a basket intake that just hangs over the side, and if it gets plugged up, you just lift it up, pull the weeds off and drop the thing back in the water, and away you go again. So the output, I've got a flexible rubber coupling right here, and it goes down through a flange and then does a 90 underneath. I reduced the output to 1.5 inches, and I found that made a considerable difference in the amount of thrust produced. Then I made a rudder, and it's very straightforward, a push-pull cable, and as you can see, the back part of the rudder almost completely covers the output, and with the deflector plate on top, it gives me very precise steering. This thing will turn on a dime. And it's very simple, straightforward setup at the top there. Just comes, it was a used cable, a push-pull shifter cable off of an outboard. And it goes up the front. To a joystick. Very intuitive. You push it forward to turn left, pull it back to turn right. Over this side I have the throttle and also a remote kill switch to stop the engine. This is just an 8-foot John boat, so basically it's a one-person boat, but it gets me up the river and gets me fishing, and no damage to any prop. I did build a shield to protect the ABS output pipe. I've ridden over a few of these large round rocks and it just glides over them. I've never ever had to replace that. The shield, like this cage, helps to protect that ABS. If it did break, then this ABS is very easy to work with. It'll be dead easy to replace any of that. And this is just a generic 2-inch water pump, a Honda look-alike. It starts first pull, and I've used this for a couple of years now. Very, very reliable. The buggy that it's sitting on, I built out of some scrap, and all it is, it's just a way of me launching the boat. I just undo the rope, wheel the thing into the water, push it out, and then pull the buggy out from underneath it. All in all, this was a very interesting little project, very easy to do, and like I say, I've never had an issue with it. It's very simple. It's not extremely fast, obviously, it's not a jet boat, but it gets me up and down the river and I can do my fishing. A fun little project all in all.